Hello and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a pick a card reading. What messages do your ancestors have for you? I'm going to ask that during this reading you give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment and share at the end of the video or at the end of your reading if that's something that you like to do. Again, these are messages from your ancestors. Now you can choose pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3, and based on the succulent that you like. Pile 1 is this succulent. Pile 2 is this big guy here, okay? And pile 3 is this pointy succulent here, okay? So please take a moment, pause the video, make sure you use your intuition when choosing, okay? And I hope the succulents help you make that decision. So if you want to do so, go ahead and pause your video. Okay, so for those of you that chose the first succulent, pile 1, let's go ahead and see what messages do your ancestors have for you. Okay, and I'm just going to move these guys back just so we don't have any run-ins. Nothing gets lit on fire. Okay, very good. So succulent 1. So let's go ahead and look at your tarot cards first. All right, we have the 8 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, 8 of Wands, and Justice. Whoa, you guys, we have 3 8s coming out. And wow, all right, the 8 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. Very nice, you guys. I love that. Okay, so I'm going to lay these guys out here so you can see them while we get into your other cards. Okay, now we have an angel card. Okay, truth and integrity coming out. Very nice. We have 2 angel answers. If you believe and take action. Yeah, we definitely see that coming out with that 8 of Cups and that 8 of Wands energy. All right, your ancestors uncovering treasure and grounding. Yes, very nice. And then your 2 Goddess and Sirens Oracle cards. We have Sekhmet, reduction, and Pele, purpose. Wow. So first off the bat, you guys, I want you guys to know that we have a lot of fire here. So some of you may have fire in your chart, okay? And that you definitely have fire in your chart, or you have fire qualities, or you're dealing with somebody with fire in your chart, okay? Because we have your first 2 goddesses, Pele. She is the goddess who lives in a volcano, a Hawaiian goddess who just erupts and just, you know, that lava goes splashing everywhere. And remember, nothing can stop lava. And that's purpose, and that's your purpose. And you are definitely here for a reason, is the message I'm getting from your ancestors. And then we have Sekhmet, we have reduction. I believe she was the Egyptian goddess, but she made the deserts. Just with her hot breath alone, she can burn out everything. So lots of fire here, lots of passion. You have a real purpose here, is the message that I'm getting from your ancestors. Also, we have this dragon here. Think fire, uncovering treasure. All right, so your ancestors really want you to know there's something that you still haven't discovered, okay? But that you have that fire, you have that passion. You were meant to do something very great, team 1. Okay, pile 1, team 1. All right, so first of all, here we have the 6 of Swords. This is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy, and that's also coming up here with the Libra energy of justice. The 6 of Swords is all about a journey, and this journey is one that is taking you from calm, tumultuous, hectic, turbulent waters into something, a more pacific, more peaceful, more calm place. And you can see this person is moving after a long journey. It's been a long time. Okay, a long time coming, a lot of work that you've been doing to finally move into a nice, calm, peaceful place, okay? And it's going to be, and achieving balance is exactly what is needed and what the purpose of this journey is, to achieve balance. Now, some of you might be dealing with a court case. Some of you might be lawyers or judges by profession or by trade. Okay, but your ancestors want you to know that it's very important that you now achieve balance. Balance is going to bring you your greatest rewards. Okay, I'm seeing that also with grounding. Go deep, explore your roots. Now is the time. Listen to the messages your ancestors are giving you. They're constantly whispering in your ears. They're giving you those aha moments, those hunches that you get, those feelings that you just need to do something. That's them. They're constantly watching over you because they want you to move into a more pacific, calming lifestyle after something that's very turbulent, but because there's a lot of work to do. Okay, here you guys have you have 3 8s. We're only missing the 8 of Swords, but I like that the 8 of Swords isn't showing up because the 8 of Swords is all about negative self-talk and sort of, it's like a defeatist way of talking and thinking, anxiety and depression, but that's not showing up here. The 8 of Cups is all about this journey. This is movement, you guys. There's so much movement. This is a journey that's been a long process, and your ancestors are guiding you on this journey. The 8 of Cups is you walking away from something, but in many decks, you can only see this person's back. Here, she's moving towards us. Okay, and that's really, really awesome. So you're moving towards what it is your ancestors want you to move towards. This is a green light. This is saying it may not have been easy. You may have had to leave something behind, or someone, an institution, a family, a negative pattern, behavior pattern, something like that. But this journey was necessary. Okay, and the 8 of Wands, some of you may be physically traveling. Or physical travel might be a part of your life. The 8 of Wands is that movement. This is the law of detachment as well. Whatever you've been working on and whatever you've been trying to manifest, your ancestors have been working behind the scenes, doing everything that they can, okay, using all of their passion and their willpower along with yours, showing you, instructing you on your path, where to go, what to do, and how to set it up. The 8 of Wands is all about knowing where you're going and knowing exactly how you're going to get there. These 8 of Wands, they're usually rods of love, and so it could be with a love relationship, or it could just be with whatever you are doing, your profession, or whatever your life's destiny and your path may be. Okay, the 8 of Wands is also that law of detachment. So now that you've done all of the work, then you have to release it. You cannot micromanage the universe, and you're going to have to release those wands into the air, let them travel, and just trust your ancestors, trust the divine, that everything's going to fall in place. I can't help but notice these 2 dolphins. For me, these 2 dolphins, they're lovers. This is love. This is you and your higher self being at one. This is you unifying with your destiny. This is you and your ancestors guiding you in your path. And it's a very, very, very auspicious sign for love relationships, okay? Because your ancestors may also be guiding you in the direction of what to do with a relationship, if that's something that resonates with you, if that's what's weighing on your mind. Now, the final 8 that we have coming out, this 8 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, this is you being a complete master at what you do. This is you putting in the hard work. This is you putting in the time. This is you doing work that is not only good for your heart and your soul and moves you forward in your destiny and in your path, but this is also work that's rewarding. This is work that is that's good for your tribe, for your family, for your people, for the community as a whole. I'm getting some of you might be working in philanthropy. Some of you also might be healers, okay? Light workers, star seeds. The work that you are doing is raising the vibration of everyone. You raise your vibration, and that helps the vibration of humanity. The 8 of Pentacles is also that passion and that drive that you have, especially with Pele. I'm seeing this Pele and this energy of being in the volcano and just knowing her true purpose. I think some of you have found your true calling. Some of you might be looking for your true calling, but I think number one, most of you know what your true calling is. And this Eight of Pentacles, this Eight of Wands, this Eight of Cups, all of these eights are telling me that you are, you're rushing home after work to work on this project. You can't wait to work on this project or do whatever this is. It might also be see a person. You can see I'm getting so excited here. But this, whatever project you're working on, if it's a side hustle, if it's a creative project, if it's a relationship, or if it's your family, you have this passion and this drive to do it, and you're running home after work to do it. You're doing it on the weekends. You're staying up late. You're getting up early just to fit in more of whatever this is. And your ancestors are saying that you are on the right path. Follow your passions. Don't let anything get in your way. Think of lava. Lava doesn't stop for anyone. Okay, nothing can stop lava. You are unstoppable, just like Pele. Now, Sekhmet is reduction. This is your ancestors telling you they are working behind the scenes. And look at how formidable Sekhmet is. She is so formidable. She is so frightening. You don't want to mess with her. And this is your ancestors saying, we've got your back. We are doing anything and everything we can to burn out the obstacles. But you also have it within you, okay, to burn out all of the obstacles, anything that's standing in your way of finding this peace and this tranquility and this balance, and doing it in a very, very balanced way. I'm getting the Temperance card in my mind's eye, which is Sagittarius, which is finding the path of, finding the middle ground, finding the middle path here. All right. Now, truth and integrity. So in order to do this, your ancestors are telling you, stand in your truth. Don't let your integrity be compromised at all. Remember, think lava. This is your passion. You can't let this go. They're pushing you. They're giving you these whispers in your ear, these ideas, these hunches, these aha moments that are helping you. Don't. What's the word I'm looking for? Don't compromise your integrity. Don't compromise on this path, okay? Now, there are some times where you might have to take the middle road. You can't react so passionately. I'm not saying cut down or burn down or run down any obstacles, but keep going. And if you have to take sort of a water quality here, because I do see a lot of fire, I don't see any water here, but your ancestors are saying, look at how water moves around a rock, okay? It is either going to go over it or it's going to go around it. But either way, you need to stick with it. This is your life's path. You are on the correct path. Please keep going. All right, now messages from your angels. If you believe, take action. Okay, believe it. Believe that you are not alone. Believe that you are on the right path. Okay, and take action. Pele, Sekhmet, they do not let anybody get in their way. They're moving forward, just like these Eight of Wands. This Eight of Wands is all about movement. Eight of Cups is all about movement, taking a journey. Eight of Pentacles isn't so much movement, but it's hammering out what it is you need to do. And I love this for you guys. Your ancestors are behind you. They're cheering you on. You've hit the mark. Okay, if you haven't quite gotten where you want to go, make sure you stand in your truth. Don't compromise your integrity, but you have got a lot working behind the scenes to get you to where you want to go. It's really important, though, with all of this movement that you do find moments to ground yourself. Get in touch with nature. Don't let all of this movement and this success and all of these, I'm getting these like really fast moving ideas and these explosions that we see with Pele, this heat that we see with Sekhmet, this Eight of Wands energy. Okay, make sure that you maintain balance. And in order to maintain that balance that we see here with this Justice card, you're going to need some grounding. So make sure you take time out for yourself. Self-care, meditation, spending time with your family, spending time with your tribe, with your animals, whatever it might be. And then ultimately, you are uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. You have just begun, and there is so much more for you guys to do. Wow, group number one, I just feel like this exuberant energy. Keep going, keep doing whatever it is you are doing. Your ancestors have got your back. These two very, very strong, formidable ladies. That's the message. Keep going. You've got this. You're almost there. I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening. Please give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Comment and share if you like to do that. All right. Thank you. Okay, for those of you who chose group number 2, all right, our really giant succulent, our big succulent here, we can't even see him. He's out of the camera. Let's go ahead and look at your tarot cards. Okay, so we have the 6 of Wands, the King of Wands, the King of Cups, the 10 of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, 10 of Swords, King of Cups, King of Wands, 6 of Wands, and the 2 of Pentacles. Very interesting energy here. I'm getting already that some of you had to make a choice between 2 people. Okay, your angels retreat. Okay, very nice. Angel answers yes, and a year from now. Very interesting. All right, and your sacred travel or oracles. Fellow travelers and rejuvenating rain. Ooh, yeah, interesting. All right, and here we have Helen of Troy and we have Lilith. Wow, very, very interesting energy, group number 2. All right, let's go ahead and let's start with your tarot cards. So first off, I can't deny here that we have the King of Cups and we have the King of Wands. The King of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, and the King of Wands is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. Now, remember, this could be talking about 2 people in your life. They don't have to be men and they don't have to be women. It's just more masculine energy, and all of us have masculine and feminine properties and energies within us. But I am really getting that you guys in group number 2, you had to make a choice between 2 people, or they could be something that you were really passionate about and then something that was also really emotional. So something having to do with family and then maybe having something to do with creative projects or work. It could go both ways here. For others of you, this was making a choice between 2 people, and I think you were very much so in love with both of these people, or you very much so love these 2 people, okay? Now, the King of Cups could be an artist, could be a visionary. The King of Wands could be an entrepreneur, a traveler. The King of Wands is lots of sexual energy and also can be a little bit of a player. And a King of Cups is more of a nurturing father type, somebody that would make a good parent, somebody who, is pays a lot of attention to you, okay, and is very, very loyal. Of course, that doesn't mean all water energies or all Kings of Cups are loyal, but they sit very well in their emotions. They're very nurturing. They're very loving. And you know when the King of Cups loves you back. Again, this could be with people or it could be situations. It could also be family members, but I am getting strongest coming through here, some sort of romantic relationship. All right, I'm getting that there was a real choice to be made, that you may have been juggling these 2 people, or you may have been juggling, two different facets of your life, your emotional life versus your passion or creative project versus your family. All right, so take that how it resonates and definitely leave me a comment in the comment box below. But you were sitting there, you were balancing this as best as you can, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You were trying to balance it, but you can only balance for so long. He has these 2 tools and he's working really hard, and he's got these giant coins at the bottom, and both of these are blessings. Okay, but these tools are really heavy. And look, these are sort of like Neolithic, or, these are older tools. So they're made out of real stones and wood, and they're very, very, very heavy. So with the 2 of Pentacles, I mean, although you can be balancing them with ease and with grace and with poise, it's something that you can't do forever. And I'm seeing here that something had to go. There was an ending here. You had to make a decision between these 2 people or these 2 jobs or these 2, whatever these 2 things are in your life. life. And whatever you did, I'm seeing that you ended up winning no matter what. Whichever decision that you were going to make, it was going to be the right decision. I am getting, though, that the King of Wands, this may have been a player card, so you may have uncovered a truth that made you move forward with the King of Cups. But there was something here that ended, and it felt really oppressive. It got to be a little bit too much for you, and now you're feeling this sort of victory, and people are applauding you. Okay, and you also are applauding yourself and feeling good about the choice that you made. Okay, but this wasn't easy. I think that this was really toxic for you, and it got to be too much and too overwhelming for you to be juggling these two energies. I'm getting here, because of this pain and because of this heartbreak, and because of this ending, even though it was a victorious ending and it was very successful, there was a retreat. Okay, and you're retreating into yourself just to rest and to rejuvenate after all of this energy. Because I see here with the Six of Wands, also this is like a lot of people giving you their input. A lot of people were maybe judging you. A lot of people might have been giving you advice. You might have been you felt like you were sort of in the middle of these two kings. And now that it's finally over, now that this Ten of Swords has finally happened and you don't have to deal with it anymore, I'm feeling this huge sigh of release. Okay, and you're pulling back, and you need to do some self-care, and it's okay. And I get here with the Six of Wands energy, you need to quiet the noise. You need to not pay attention anymore to what others are saying. You need to go inward. You need to retreat. Okay. Now, I'm getting here with your angel cards, this is a yes. So your ancestors are telling you, this is great, we support you. This was a successful cycle that needed to be closed out before you could move towards your higher purpose and get back on that. And not get back on, because you're always on your on destiny's path, but you're sort of getting back and on track. Okay, there is some retreat needed, but you are being applauded by your ancestors. Now, whatever you're working on, or whatever is going on, it may be a year from now that you finally feel completely healed from this situation. Now, when I say that, I don't want you to worry. I don't want you to feel like, oh my gosh, you just said a year from now. Remember that in order to heal and clear a situation, or hurts, especially when we're very much so emotionally involved and attached, it might take that long. It doesn't mean you're going to be miserable for a year. It doesn't mean that you're going to be crying, you're going to be anxious, that you're going to be still in this cycle. This cycle is over. Okay, but what Spirit and what your ancestors are telling me is it might take a year, okay, to be completely free of this, and that you have to watch out. So if you've moved on to a relationship with this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, that's fine. It's going to be successful. You needed to clear out this cycle, but you do need to watch out for, this King of Wands, or those feelings that you had, or comparing, or whatever damage that this sort of situation may have caused you. Okay, healing it and clearing it might take a while. Please don't take that in a bad way. Okay, if we lose someone, even if it's the end of a relationship, we do go through stages of grief. And if we don't heal and clear them immediately, then we're going to be dealing with the ramifications. And it's going to pop up when we kind of least expect it, like in weird full moons. And, when the astrology gets kind of wonky and all of a sudden we think we're better, and there's still something there that makes us really sad. Okay, but I'm getting that this rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present. It's so funny. I didn't read this card before I was saying that, but in whatever this cycle was that ended, this Ten of Swords, whatever choice that you made, and you may have chosen just to embark on your own and leave both of these kings in the dust or behind you. Okay, it's going to be successful, but throughout this next year, you're going to be healing, you're going to be rejuvenating, you're going to get back to being you. Okay, and that's the most important, that's the healthiest, that's the best, and you should feel so good about this, because this wasn't easy. I know this wasn't easy for you guys. And and along the way, your ancestors are going to show you how much support is all around you. If you don't have actual people, family members that you live with, this is going to come to you. They're going to come to you in dreams. They're going to come to you in meditations. Also, some of you might have pets and you might have animals. They're also going to be supporting you. Okay, but remember the universe, and not only just your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides, your loved ones who have passed. I'm getting for some of you, this might be a loss that you may have lost somebody in your family to a death. Okay, and so that it wasn't necessarily making a choice between two people, but somebody was lost and they're recently passed on. But you're going to see that you have support all around you. And as you're raising your vibration, as you're healing and you're clearing whatever this 10 of Swords ending of a cycle was, you're also going to be pushed, and your ancestors are going to show you the way into finding people who are like-minded, especially if you've felt alienated for a while. Okay, so this is also really auspicious for you finding support groups, support network, or just people who share the same passions as you do. Someone, and it could just be one person, maybe it's a best friend, maybe it is a lover, maybe you've chosen one of these and you really chose the person who was most supportive of you and most like you. Okay, now the ancestor spirits, the goddesses and sirens that are coming out, Helen of Troy. I love this, but this is what makes me feel like this was a real war. This could have been a marriage that was split up. Okay, this could have been a long-term relationship that was split up. But remember, Helen of Troy left. Okay, and her husband sent, she had a face that launched 1,000 ships. And that's why I'm getting real energy that somebody left someone for someone else. Or maybe you were left, okay? And that caused you sort of this pain and this heartbreak of the 10 of Swords. But Spirit and your ancestors are saying this is actually really successful. When you let something go, and this is how you're going to heal this, is let it go. It's either going to come back to you healed, or it's opening up the door for something completely new. And I'm getting that this is going to bring you nothing but balance. Here we have Lilith, and Lilith is all about equality. Now remember, Lilith was Adam, from Adam and Eve from the Bible, his original partner. And she, I don't remember exactly what it was that she did, but, she was kicked out, and then therefore Eve was created, okay, because Lilith wanted to be equal. And I have a feeling that for some of you, you left someone that wasn't treating you well, that was abusive, or somebody passed on and you weren't ready for it and you guys weren't equal. Maybe you didn't have all of the finances in order. Maybe you never really knew how to do what your partner did. Okay, so I'm getting a few messages here that some of you were left for someone else. Maybe you left someone else because you felt like, why am I in this outdated relationship that's so toxic and that just isn't, serving my highest good, and this person is treating me like a servant, or this person doesn't appreciate me. Okay, for whatever the reasons are, you're moving towards this equality. But there is a definite retreat necessary, and I'm getting a lot of self-care and a lot of love that's going to be necessary. And it may take a whole year for you to rejuvenate, okay? But I need you guys to be doing the work. You need to deal with this so you can heal it and so you can clear it. Okay, that's all I have for you guys, group number 2. I love you guys so much. Please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, and share if that's something that you like to do. And I hope you guys have a beautiful and peaceful and uplifting journey. Okay, group number 3, for those of you who chose the spiky succulent, let's hear what your ancestors have to say to you. First, let's take a look at your tarot cards. Wow. We have the World, we have the 7 of Cups, Ace of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, and 5 of Wands. Yes, you guys, this is beautiful. Ooh, your ancestors are happy with you. Yes, this is beautiful. Yeah, all right. I love this. Okay, so again, we have the 5 of Wands, the 7 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and the World. All right, let's see your angel cards. Archangel Michael, you are definitely protected. Your ancestors are telling me you also have your angel guides around you, helpful people. So you have more than just your ancestors, but everybody's working behind the scenes to bring you. Wow, I'm getting like financial abundance. I'm getting like just you living in paradise, you completing a cycle and totally up-leveling. Yes, helpful people ask for help from others. Oh, I love this, you guys. Group number 3. valiant courage, and ascending the mountain. Yeah, you guys are definitely up leveling. I love this. Let's check and see what goddesses and sirens have to say to you. Hathor, contentment. Valkyries, redemption. Yes, group number 3. You guys are this. I wish I chose group number 3. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading. Your ancestors are, wow, so proud of you. You guys are experiencing some amazing, crazy rewards. I'm going to start here with the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles here is a blessing. This is fire energy. This is Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius energy. And the Ace of Pentacles is all about the universe giving you a big, giant green light. And your ancestors are back there. They are cheering you on. They are pumping their fists. They said, you've got this, babe. Go for it. We love you so much. You're on the right path. Okay, the Ace of Wands is also passion, something sort of undeniable, something that, you knew, like you didn't know why you had this aha moment, or you might have woken up in the middle of the night like, this is what I have to do, or something came to you kind of like randomly, and it felt like a lightning bolt right into your heart, right into your soul, and that was your ancestors saying, we sent this to you. Okay, I'm really getting that. We sent this to you, and you saw the message loud and clear. Now, the Five of Wands energy is telling me, and your ancestors also are saying, you had to fight for this though. And this was something that wasn't easy, and you kind of had to show them what you were made of, okay? And it could be the people around you, but I get also, it's also the spirit world. They were kind of giving you a test by sending you this, whatever this was, this aha moment, we'll say, whatever this spark was, this desire, and they kind of wanted to see what you were made of and how you would treat it. And some of them, I think, were kind of doubting you at first and saying, well, we're not sure, if they're going to get it or if they're going to take advantage of it. But it looks like you really did, and you showed what you were made of. And look at this person running around, he's defeating the dragon, he's got, fire in his hand, and they're just like, wow, you really took off with it, and you really ran with it, or you are running with it. And I'm getting they are so proud of you. I mean, they're so proud of you. And I get that you might have felt really confused, because I feel like some of you made some massive change. It might have been a career change, it might have been a relationship change, it might have been a move, whatever it was, but I know that it was really confusing. And I think that you were starting to see the miracles and all the blessings around you, and you weren't really quite sure which way to go. And you really had to fight to make the right decision, but your ancestors, they were helping you that whole time. Okay. And they're seeing and they're showing me here that you are, this is what you're working towards, this Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, it would be a new job. Some of you, it's a new house. Some of it's financial independence. For some of you, it's just feeling strong and independent and being on your own 2 feet. And for others, it's sort of being a leader, and having that comfort and setting up that nest egg and setting up yourself and the rest of your life for complete and total success. And that's exactly where you're going, because they're showing me the World card, you guys, and they are so proud of you. Can I say that 100 times? They are so proud of you. I mean, I just see this giant party. Okay, this giant spiritual party. They are so proud of you. You are so close. You are doing it, and they couldn't be more thrilled. Okay, and so I get that here with contentment, with Hathor coming out as your goddess, this energy, this is creativity, you're doing it. And you did it on your own, and of course with the help of your ancestors, but they are so proud of how much you have fought for this, how strong you are, how you never gave up, and you're being rewarded with the greatest reward of all, okay, and that you're going to be happy. So if you're not feeling it yet, okay, you will be feeling it soon. Okay, and this is going to be complete and total redemption. I mean, the Valkyries are just absolutely, absolutely gorgeous energy. I'll come back to them in a minute. Let's take a look at your angel cards. We have Archangel Michael. I just can't, we have to look at all of these angel cards together because I'm getting loads of messages. I'm getting even during times of confusion that you were definitely asking for help from your angels, from your ancestors, your loved ones who had passed. Maybe you were watching tarot readings. Maybe you got a private reading from someone. I'm also getting that you might have been writing down your intentions. And that you might have been, praying. And the message I'm getting, is that they heard your prayers. And the ancestors, they can't help us with every single facet of their life, but they heard your prayers. They saw how awesome you were. They saw you working so hard towards, this Nine of Pentacles and this trying to complete this and up level and this enlightenment. And just, and for some of you, it may have been having a baby. For some of you, maybe you had a few miscarriages, and I'm sorry to mention that. I know that's always hard for everybody, but I'm getting that, you guys tried again and tried again. And this time, your ancestors, this is maybe just for one of you. And I'm sorry, I don't normally like to talk about pregnancies and stuff, but I'm getting that this one's it. Okay, and so, but this doesn't also have to be a literal pregnancy, whatever it is you're creating. I mean, look at this. We have the world card, and the world is the shape of an egg, and it's the same shape as her belly, and this beautiful baby growing in her belly, and somebody has just worked so hard to nurture this project, this relationship, or this actual life that's growing inside them. And you know what? The angels have heard your prayers, because you were definitely asking for help. And, and your ancestors said, hey, guess what? We need one of the powerhouses in here. And they called in Archangel Michael. Okay. And some of you may have seen, I'm getting Archangel Michael may have come to you in visions and dreams and meditations. All right. And you know what, your ancestors were like, hey, Michael, we need your help over here, come on down, et cetera, et cetera. So you definitely have so many people in your corner rooting you on. Again, I see them cheering like this is a marathon, like you're coming up so close to the end of this marathon, and they are so happy. It is just this like spiritual celebration. And they know that it's taken valiant courage on your part, and that's why they're so proud of you for taking this Ace of Wands, whatever this may have been. Maybe it was even a pregnancy and you were kind of scared at first and you weren't sure what you were going to do, which way it was going to go. But you took action with passion, and you are just blowing everybody out of the water, and you're ascending the mountain. You keep going forward. Don't stop. That's the message I'm getting from your ancestors. Now, I am going to read from the book from the Valkyries, because this is one I'm not familiar with. So let's go ahead and see what the Valkyries say. It's never too late to change. Regret is useless. Forgiveness may be necessary. Bravery is valuable. Courage, you guys. Courage. Fight. You guys, I'm getting that you are so brave. Those of you who chose pile number 3. It's said that near death, our whole lives flash before our eyes. For Viking warriors on the battlefield, what flashed before their eyes was most likely a beautiful yet terrible winged woman, often on a mighty flying horse, eyes flashing, singing a song of blood and glory. The Valkyries were the choosers of the slain and were present at every battle of the Norse. While they had various names such as battle maidens and shield maidens, their primary service was to select the most worthy and bravest of the dead warriors and take them to reside with the god Odin in Valhalla, or with the goddess Freya in her hall. There the Valkyries joyfully served her food and drink until their final battle alongside the gods. All right. According to some sources, Freya, mistress of the slain and of the Valkyries, this was Freya. Just as the Norse considered them to foster the sons of Odin's, the Valkyries were the beloved foster daughters of Freya. Okay, Valkyries appear in lots of Norse sort of traditions, and they have had a huge influence in modern art and music, and even in video games. All right. Valkyrie energy is wild, but also offers redemption and relief from the weariness of battle. Yes, and that's you, and that's also all of the support that you're getting. Okay. Most of us these days are not in physical combat situations, but life may certainly feel like a daily battle at times. Sometimes getting through a long, full day of tests or presentations, feeling outcast, or even just being in a fight with those closest to us can make it feel like we've survived a battle. The Valkyrie's power and wildness urges us to exhibit courage in our lives and to release ourselves from the bonds of regret. Important lessons to learn. When our days seem to be tougher than usual for whatever reason, the Valkyries encourage us to feel our own inner power, to be proud of it, and to act courageous in how we handle it. The Valkyries also remind us about the power of forgiveness and how important it is that we do not carry grudges. Yes, number 3. This is such a beautiful, beautiful, strong reading. You guys are amazing. I want you to take a look at these 2 exceptional images. Okay, these people, your ancestors, they are fighting for you. They are fighting alongside with you. You guys are absolute powerhouses. And I love you so much. Please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, comment and share if that's something you like to do. And remember, I love you guys so much, and thank you for being on this journey with me.